Hi everyone, Josh here. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about how I very rarely, if ever, pay for my own groceries. Now that sounds like a bit of a bold claim, but by the end of this video you will understand how that works, what I'm doing, and how you can do it as well. So outside of lockdown situation, most mornings I go and pick up a few essentials, bread, milk, the normal bits and pieces. So during lockdown, I've not been going quite so frequently, only when we need it. But when we do, I'm always trying to basically find a way to make my groceries free. Now, I not only do this with groceries, I do it if we go on holiday, I do it if we go for weekend away trips, out for the day, days out, things like that. And it's super simple to do, and it's something that everybody can do. So on my screen now, just for illustration purposes, here's my groceries from this morning, including the mystery item that I picked up that actually enabled me to get my groceries for free. Now, that's a bit of a misleading claim, I suppose, because like Tesco's, Asda and all that, they're not giving me stuff for free. What they are doing is offering other products for sale that I can purchase and resell for a higher price. So I am essentially reselling products at a lower price and reselling them for a higher price. That's what I do for a living. I do that primarily on Amazon, but also, every now and then if there's something that I pick up, like on today's item, that's more suited for eBay because it's brand new, it's not yet listed on Amazon, then I will sell it on eBay. So my point here is when you see the world through the eyes of a reseller, things become entirely different, and it's one of those things. It's like being unplugged from the matrix. Once you see it, you can't not see it. Once you're introduced to like looking for ways to pay for things, it no longer becomes a mission. Once you get into the swing of it, it just happens. You just see opportunities everywhere. So let me talk about today's little win. So I bought my groceries, it's about £46. Again, I got the receipt here again just for proof, because some people are going to call me out on this not being true. So there's my receipt, paid like £46 for today's groceries. Now, full disclosure, I didn't get today's groceries entirely free, but for a substantial reduction based on me selling what I bought. So the mystery item that I bought today that I'm going to be able to resell for a profit and therefore cut the expense of my groceries today was this Funko Pop vinyl here. These are, if you're not familiar with them, they're super collectible, super popular, and they're just like weird little bobblehead figures that people keep in the boxes. Most people collect them in the boxes. This specific one is a limited edition chase version, which means that certain editions, there's 1 in 6 that come in this edition. Anyway, so that makes it more sought after, more collectible, and I'm going to switch my screen over to eBay now so you can see these are sold listings. These are what people have actually paid for these Funko Pops. They're not what people are asking for them, so people will be like, "Hey Josh, but you've got to sell it, blah blah blah." This is what people are actually paying for, and you can see 7th of March. Today is the 8th of March, so this is yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sold yesterday for between £40 and £45 plus postage in many cases. Well, this one was £32.50, particularly on the cheap end, but all these other ones, 45, 35 plus £4.50, 41.50, £40. So I spent 46 on my groceries today. I'm going to sell this. I've put mine up for 45 already, buy it now, with free shipping. So after fees, I'll end up with like £35 less my £10 cost, which is what I paid for it. Paid £10 for it. I'm going to profit £25. So today's groceries weren't free entirely, but they were at least half price. So sorry for the misleading title there, guys, but I normally do a little bit better. But I thought this morning, perfect opportunity to share with you what I'm doing to significantly reduce the cost of my groceries, if not get them free. Now, this is just one example. Also, I went to Legoland year before last with some friends and our families, and I think the weekend cost us like £200 to go spend a night in a hotel and have a day in Legoland and what have you. And I was determined to make that trip free, so I went into 2 of the Lego shops on site, and I picked up enough Lego sets that I could resell to make £200 in profit and therefore make the weekend free. So there's multiple opportunities to this. I do this when I go on holiday as well. I did it when I went to Dubai on our honeymoon. I went into a shop in one of the malls and they were selling Funko Pop vinyls, actually, funnily enough, that time as well. And I found a couple that were what's known as vaulted, so they're no longer made. The company that make them, Funko, keep them collectible by vaulting them, and they've gone up to like £75 each. Now again, I didn't anywhere near pay for our honeymoon in that way, but once again I picked up like 3 or 4 of those, sold them when I got home, and it took a chunk of the expenses off. So what I'm saying to you guys, if you're not already a reseller and you're looking for ways to subsidize your expenses, your everyday costs, or going out for the day, going away for the weekend, or just doing your grocery shops like this, start looking around you for opportunities. Tune your mind into opportunities. Start thinking like a reseller. Look through, like I said to you before, look at the world through the eyes of a reseller, using the perspective of a reseller. Look for opportunities, and the more you do it, like I said, all of a sudden they'll just stand out at you. I was just walking down the toy aisle and happened to spot this, and I frequently buy Funko Pop vinyls, and this one just stood out to me as like opportunity. So I picked it up and bought it in the shop. I went and looked at it. I went onto eBay and I looked at eBay sold listings. If you're not familiar with how to do that, you do a search and then just come down here on the left and tick sold items, and it's the same in the eBay app. You just filter or refine by sold items, and it will show you what people are actually paying. These green numbers are what people have physically parted. That's what they've paid. So I don't look at what people are asking for them, because that doesn't give an accurate representation of what it might be worth, because you might have people like asking much higher prices for it. Anyway, I hope that makes sense, guys, and I hope you find that useful. So let me know in the comments below, are you a reseller already, and do you do things like this? Do you try and make your trips and days out free, your groceries shopping? Do you try and reduce the cost of it by doing anything like this? Let me know in the comments. Also, I'm going to be doing a few more videos coming up on these sorts of topics, so make sure you subscribe for future videos. And if you're new to the world of reselling and you want to find out how it's done, what sorts of things to look out for, where to sell them, how much to charge for them, where to buy them, and all that kind of stuff, I've got a free training video. So a good 2-hour training in depth, go into all the details, and it'll show you how to get started. So there's a link below for that as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you again real soon.